Hi, this is Mitchell Hackerman. This is the Russian Tiger Mama channel. And as you notice, we have a lot of videos out there that provide introduction as to how we came to having this channel. So I don't want to waste your time with all of that because you can watch that on the other videos. This is my wife. This is the original Russian Tiger Mama. And she's going to talk about our children and how she handles it and how she does it all, her magic. She's got lots of energy. It's just incredible what she does with these kids. Anastasia, we've got over here Mia, and we have Alina. Say hi. And without further ado, I'm going to let Anastasia take over from here.
Hi, Dutch.
Nice.
Hi. Well, first of all, I want to mention that there is a lot of great moms out there. So you guys, if you have any kids and you're handling the house and you're working, you're doing a great job. So this channel is to show you how I do things. So if you find it interesting and helpful for you, then that's what matters, and I'll be happy about it. So we have two kids. We have Mia, she's 7-year-old, and we have Alina, she's 21 months.
Almost 8.
She's 21 months old. Now Mia, besides school, she has multiple activities. So she has gymnastics, she has ice skating, she has swimming, and she has piano. So she has the activities every day. She doesn't have a day off after her school. She constantly goes to activities, and we usually come home around 6, 7 or 7:30 p.m. Now Alina, she is just start doing gymnastics. So she's a tiny little girl, and we just start doing with her gymnastics. Now I would like to give a word to Mia, and I would like her to tell us about her school, what she likes the most, and about her activities, and what's your most favorite activity out of all.
In school, we do like tests on our journeys and tests on our maths, and I get good grades.
Your mom just found out today that you are doing very well in school.
Because it was Teachers' Conference Day.
That's right. We're very proud of you. And how
Do you like to go to school?
Yeah.
Why do you like to go to school?
Because I like
Stop moving. Just talk.
like to learn more and get more knowledge.
What subject is your favorite?
We do library, music, gym, and art. I like art.
Well, what else do? You do reading and math, right?
Yeah.
Which one you like better?
And math because we're learning fractions.
She's always reading at home too, all the time.
What activities do you like the most?
Ice skating.
Why do you like it?
Because when you skate, it's like so smooth, and I feel the breeze from the ice.
How do you feel when you skate?
I feel like I'm going to be in the Olympics one day.
That would be nice. And by the way, they both speak Russian. Mia is completely fluent in Russian, and Alina is pretty good in Russian. She's not even 2 yet. She's been speaking for a couple of months. Pretty amazing what they do. They started potty training at 5 months of age.
6 months of age?
6 months? Okay, 5 to 6 months, whatever. And Anastasia always speaks to them in Russian, so they're learning. And they're learning English. Well, of course, Mia knows Russian and English. Mia knows mostly Russian right now, and she's learning English as well.
Well, with the bunch of activities that going on, we want to make sure that everything organized. So I ask Mia to do as much as she can. So every night she prepares her activity bag for the next day. And that's her responsibilities. And then when she comes from the activity,
I take it apart in my book bag
and she has to prepare the new bag for the next day, correct?
Yes.
So I try to make sure that she does as much as she can without me helping her. Now, if she used to be in dancing, for example, so when she was 21 months old as Alina, she started doing the gymnastics and dance, and she'd been doing the dance for like 6 years, and then she dropped. So this is the first year then that she is not doing the dance. And why you decided not to do dance anymore?
Because I wanted to go to gymnastics.
Only, right? And then else you wanted to try what else?
She's also skating and doing everything else.
Swimming, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Mia was asking me to do swimming for a couple of years, and then so I told her you have to drop something because if every day is occupied, we cannot fit anything else. So she decided to drop dancing, which was fine with me. And so she did the swimming for this past year, and she was in a team, and she did a couple competitions, 3 competitions, right? And
She wants to ski too now.
now next year we want to drop something, right, and add something, or not?
Well, I wanted to do Girl Scouts next year.
Yeah, but
And then the next year, skiing if we can.
So the point is she wants to try everything that she can. She was involved in horse riding, so she can ride a horse very easily. She did the Western and then English style. So we're done with it. And so, but the point was that she learned it. Now, anywhere we go, and if we want to take the horse riding somewhere or rather hiking, then we can do it because she can do it.
I wanted to say something about the last horse that I was riding. His name was Nifty. Once when Miss Ashley told Julia to keep the papers, not to fly around so Nifty wouldn't get spooked, and I was on him, riding him. She didn't hold on to the papers and they flew and spooked the horse. And I was like, ho, 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 and then he just stopped.
I think Mia wants to stay with skating, though, ice skating, because she's a natural with it. That's probably going to be the one that she definitely, one of the things she's going to be staying with for quite some time, if not on into the future.
Meanwhile, we're not pushing Mia to do any kind of activities. It's all her desire, and we're just trying to provide the ability for her to try as many activities as she can. And we agree with her. So if, for example, she did the swimming this year, the beginning of the year was agreement that you're doing the swimming the entire year because that's what we paid for. So she could not drop. So that's out of the question. So she cannot come to me in a month and say, well, I don't want to do the swimming anymore, I'm going to drop it. That's not how we do things. If we get involved, we have to finish it, right? And then if she wants to add something, then we have to drop something in order to add something. That's how we've been doing it.
And not everything you do is necessarily expensive either. You have to be very diligent in your research and find out what things cost out there, because it sounds like a lot of this stuff is extremely expensive in some things, and they can be, but there are things that are not as, there are things that are a little more cost effective. You just have to do your investigations. Everything from Google search to talking to family and friends about different options. And parents who have other kids, they're going to know what's out there as well. So you got to communicate with others about that. And there are plenty of activities you can do that might even be free. You just have to be very creative. Anastasia teaches Mia how to do knitting. She teaches her a lot of things that she knows, because Anastasia is very crafty. So maybe your child really loves to knit or make clothing. And if she really enjoys that, then that's just another activity you can do that really doesn't cost anything.
Now, I would like to mention Mia's activity, piano. Then piano we started doing when Mia was 4.5 years old. And we add this activity because it helped her to sit. Because Mia is very active. She needs to run, she needs to jump, That is why we start doing with her gymnastics at 21 months old, because she was all over. Now with the piano, we added it to help her to sit and to help her to go through the pieces and train and kind of have her quiet time and try to learn the piano. Now she does very well with it, and so far we keep doing it, right?
So what is your, what do you do when you come home? First thing, what is your day like? Give the audience a typical day of what you're going through and how you have to take care of yourself. Become independent.
School, when it's not a half day, we always go straight to my activity. And after my activity, when we come home, I have to check the list. And first, it says homework. I do my homework in the car when we're driving to my activity. Then it says take activity bag and backpack apart. I do that, and then it says make your activity bag and backpack ready for tomorrow. I do that. Then it says after dinner, wash the dishes. I always wash the dishes after dinner. And after that, it says get ready for bed. Brush your teeth, and floss.
Mm-hmm.
I floss every night, and I always brush my teeth. And then I just go to bed, and then if I did everything fast, I get a plus. If I did everything slow, I get a minus.
Or did not complete anything.
Yeah.
So what's the plus and minuses means?
If I get more minuses, I won't get any a prize. The prize for this weekend will be going to Rada's birthday. The prize, I don't know what prize.
So usually the prize means the thing or the trip that we're doing on Sunday or Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going somewhere. So the past week was what?
The last week prize was going to Longwood Gardens. And if I get more pluses, then I get a prize.
And remember, some of these prizes don't have to be Longwood Gardens and stuff. You could come up with very inexpensive or things that don't cost anything as a prize. You have to be creative with it. Obviously, my wife loves Longwood Gardens. My daughter loves Longwood Gardens, so that it worked out to be a good prize for her.
Alina likes Longwood.
Alina likes it too. So what do you do when you wake up first thing in the morning?
On school days,
Yeah.
I get out of bed. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and do everything of that. And then I go out and brush my hair. Oh, no, first I change in my school clothes. Then I brush my hair. The first thing in the morning I do is set my timer on 25 minutes. And then if I come down with my timer still clicking
Your timer? Okay.
And it didn't ring like this yet. That means that I get a plus. If it rung and I'm downstairs when it already rung, I get a minus. I fix my bed. After that, I go downstairs.
Okay, so
Then I eat breakfast, and then I get my school bag ready. Well, I put my lunch in there. After breakfast, I play piano. Then I gather up my lunches and put it in my school bag. And after that, I wait for the bus, and I gather all my stuff up at 7:55. And then I wait for the bus to come.
This actually tells
And then when the
time.
bus comes, my bus number is A11. When the bus comes, then I run to get on it, and then it drives away.
Okay.
Handing the word to Daddy or Mommy.
All right. And so when you're when we have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, anytime we eat together afterward, how do we handle how things work? If like Mommy cooks, maybe one of us, like you, will do what?
Daddy is asking who's washing the dishes.
Yeah.
Whoever cooks does not wash the. Stop
I cook on
bragging.
occasion, not much.
Whoever cooks.
Whoever cooks,
Whoever cooks doesn't wash the dishes. Sometimes Daddy doesn't cook, but he goes down to work because work is what we need to get money. What?
Well, what your mom does is a lot of work.
I
Okay.
know.
So
Well, he goes to work from
if
his
she doesn't do what she
office.
does, I can't go to the office and make money that way.
And I go to the office too.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, she
Nobody
does.
knows.
She goes to the office and does some business management responsibilities, pays people, their checks.
Mhm.
So Anastasia is like constantly on the move, and her energy levels are sometimes difficult to keep up with. When I come home and I want to hit the couch or whatever, she's still working, but she loves her kids so much that it's
My
not
daughter.
that she's willing to do it. And I'm
That's
I'm
to
the
be sad.
I'm the biggest kid though. So,
That's to be sad. We're gonna
what?
stop here.
Oh wait a minute. We do the pajama parties too. That's
Oh,
another-
yeah.
Marta,
every-
that's like a completely different video.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So we're gonna stop right here, and I hope you enjoy our little introduction and
lots of
how we do the things and how we handling Mia's activities and
And you'll see
everything
samples.
what's going around.
I'm not here.
And if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and hope you would see our next videos.
Yeah, and don't forget to comment also. You're not going to necessarily agree with everything. Nobody ever does. But I've got examples of kids that are way ahead of their time. You know, they're growing up fast. They do things independently. They're speaking Russian already. Doing things that most kids don't do at their age. And as you notice, Mia's even able to tell time already. Well, she's been able to do that for a while now, actually. So it's just keep on moving, keep on moving. She's a Russian tiger mom. Tiger mama. What?
And I'm learning how to cook breakfast.
And sometimes she makes breakfast for her mom
And
as a
you.
surprise. As a surprise.
Sometimes I make muffins or granola or kasha. I'm learning how to make eggs.
Oh, and her mom's teaching her how to knit too. So just nonstop. She's always learning something. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Everybody say bye.
And I have my favorite book here.
Okay, bye.
Uh,
Oh, by the way, Mia reads stuff beyond school. She doesn't just read her homework assignments. She also goes above and beyond because she just loves to read. And that was instilled in her through a Russian tiger mama. Bye. Say bye.
Mama.
Say bye.
Mama.
Bye. Bye. Wait.
Bye.
Okay.